Hi, let me tell you the story of how I got lost in the Matarredonda ecological park at Paramonixaxi. It was about 4 years now, and I decided to visit this natural place with one of my best friends. His name is Juan Diego. So that day, it was Sunday, we arrived there like at 10 a.m., and we were having fun, taking pictures, enjoying nature, and in one moment, we saw a hike hill, and we thought that if we climbed that hill, we could have an amazing view of the park and also to take the most incredible pictures. We did that. We started climbing, but 20 or 30 minutes later, we began to feel tired, and there were still a large distance to get to the peak. So, how would you feel if you have to climb a hill like at 3.2 kilometers above the sea level, and also to have all the hill in front of you? Well, that's what happened to us. And if you're like a person like me that don't do exercise, well, it's very very difficult, believe me. So we decided to return to desist from the idea, and the thing is that we couldn't. We are very lazy, but we couldn't find the main path we were following again. And I want to clarify that while climbing, we were not following a path, we were just descending. In that point, everything became horrible. We went down, but we were not able to find the path. We walked and walked, looked for it, and then didn't find anything. In one moment, we climbed again, but it was cold and it was cloudy. We saw nothing, and then we ended like in a swamp. It happened several hours. Like we were lost for, I think, 5 or 6 hours, and I started to feel desperate because I was sure that if we had to spend the night there, we were going to die for sure. And you may think, who gets lost in a paramo? The vegetation is not high, and you can see, but the density is so high also that you don't see anything, and you have to be very experienced to make it. The good thing of this story is that my friend stayed positive. He encouraged me to keep trying. He helped me when I needed, and there were few minutes remaining. I remember to get late to become night, and I was really sad. I was very sad, but suddenly we were walking and we were just standing on the main path. We recognized it because it's made of stone, and the happiness we felt in that moment gave us the strength to get it to the park entry. We were still like it took us like an hour to get there, but we felt very happy that and knowing that we were not going to die that day. And wait, anyway, to cut a long story short, I that day I arrived at my home like at 9 p.m. I was very tired but happy, and I was convinced that I will never try to do something like that again. If there is not a climbing path, well, guys, you don't climb, okay? So, with this story, guys, I want to tell you the importance of safety measures when you go trekking or camping.